You know, I don't think there's anything more romantic than dancing with that special someone. But there's another world of dancing, where there is no romance and a set price for a waltz or a cha-cha-cha. We'll join our stars, Miss Ann Baxter and Mr. Dean Stockwell, in just a moment.
Yes, I came about the job.
Oh, your name?
Johnny Perry.
I'm Marion Carter. Won't you come in my office? Close the door, will you, Johnny? If it's all right to call you, Johnny. Cigarette?
Oh, thank you. Here you are.
Thank you. Sit down, Johnny. So, you want to be a dance instructor?
Yes, ma'am.
Any experience?
No, but your ad said that,
It's not necessary. Are you a good dancer?
back home, people used to say I was the best dancer in town.
Oh. Where's home?
Tyler, Texas.
Oh, yes. It's near Dallas, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Marion. I prefer that to ma'am. It's very polite, but it makes me feel 102. So, tell me about yourself, Johnny.
Well, I lived in Tyler till I was 18 years old. Graduated from high school there. Then I went into the Army for 2 years.
And did what?
I was a clerk. Like a clerk anywhere, except no money.
After the Army?
College, Texas Christian University. But I only stayed there a year and a half.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't like it, I guess. I was bored. I wanted to do something else. Anyway, I quit.
You don't really know what you want, is that it?
That's it. Except I want to have a good time while I'm young. I want to see some things, do some things, you know.
I know.
I figure there's plenty of time to settle down later on. That is, if the world doesn't blow up.
2 minutes ago, you said you wanted to be a dance instructor.
Well, I guess I just blew this job right out the window.
No, not at all. You're honest? Dance with me. That's fine. What were you thinking about when you were dancing, hmm?
Oh, let's see. I was thinking about home. Dances I used to go to at the Legion Hall.
You're supposed to think about your partner. Look at her, smile at her. Your lead's a little weak, but you're a good dancer. You got a job?
I do?
Mm-hmm. A couple of hours of instruction and you should be able to teach beginning students. You're nice looking and somebody back in Tyler taught you good manners. You should make a good teacher.
Well, thank you.
So come back about 6 o'clock and one of the girls will start working with you, hmm?
Okay, fine. Oh. Thank you.
The first thing you'll want to teach your pupils is correct position. We stand erect. And we keep our chins and our eyes up. All right. Forward, side together, back, side together. Forward, side together, back, side together.
I hear you've become a very good dancer. Naomi tells me you're ready to teach. How long you been here? 2 weeks?
About.
That's pretty good. Usually takes longer.
Thank you.
So, now we're going to find out whether you can get to be a good dance instructor, huh? Oh, Johnny, actually, anybody with some natural ability and a couple of hours of instruction can teach dancing, but a good dance instructor is one who can get the pupils to come back and keep coming back, huh?
I understand.
Good. So, every time you get a student to sign up for another course, you get a bonus. That's where your money is. A dance instructor can make very good money, Johnny, and that's how.
I'll do my best.
Just use your good manners and that nice boyish grin. You'll do fine. A studio like this is built on pupils who get a crush on their instructors. So, what time's your pupil due?
4 o'clock.
She's probably waiting. Let's go out. Oh, how are you today, Miss Pearson?
Fine, thank you.
This is Johnny Perry. He'll be your instructor, Louise Pearson.
How do you do?
Say we're supposed to make a wish.
We are?
Sure we are. When two people say the same thing at the same time, they get to make a wish.
Well, I'll have to think of a good one.
Johnny, why don't you take instruction room 5, Louise, I hope you enjoy your lessons.
Oh, yes, I'm sure I will. Thank you.
Well, shall we get started?
All right.
We'll start working in this room right here. Have you ever danced before?
Well, not very much.
Well, then we'll start right at the beginning. Now, in dancing, position is very important. We always stand erect, and we keep our chins and our eyes up. Now, as I step forward on my left, you step back on your right.
On my right.
Step forward on my left, back on your right. As I step forward on my right, oh, I'm sorry.
so sorry. I'm just so terribly clumsy.
No, you're just nervous. So am I. I shouldn't tell you this, but you're my first pupil.
I am?
Mm-hmm. Now stand beside me, and we'll break down the basic foxtrot step, okay?
Right.
Now watch. And left, right together, right, left together, left. Easy? Okay, try it with me. Now, ready? And left, right together, right, left together. Keep your chin up there, okay? Now, in dance position. Ready? And 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1. Hey, that's good. I believe you've been lying to me, Louise.
About what?
You must have done a lot of dancing to be taking instruction so well.
I'm not either lying. I've hardly done any dancing at all.
Well, if you don't dance, what do you do? Are you a working girl?
Yes.
Where?
I work for the C.H. Cramerton Company. We make oil field equipment.
Oh, I can't imagine you making oil field equipment.
I'm an executive secretary. I work for Mr. C.H. Cramerton Jr. There are 5 Mr. Cramertons.
And is Mr. Cramerton Jr. young and dashing?
He's 45 and has 6 children.
Oh, my. He hasn't had much time for the oil field equipment business, has he? Oh. No, that's all right now. That's all right. You're doing fine. Let's just keep going. Come on. You're doing fine. And 1, 2, and 1. Well, hi. I didn't know you were here already.
I was very early.
I'll tell you what. Since it's your last lesson, why don't you decide what we'll work on today?
I don't know. The rumba, maybe?
Well, you don't need any more work on the rumba.
I just like to do it.
Oh, okay. You can work on a lot of other things. You haven't got that mambo turn yet.
Well, I know.
Tell me, have you given any more thought to taking an advanced course?
Yes, and I'd like to. But it seems such a waste.
A waste?
Well, I never use what I learn. I never go dancing.
Oh, your boyfriend's cheapskates? Make them take you dancing.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. I'll miss coming here. I'll miss my lessons.
Lessons are gonna miss you, too.
Will they?
Well, sure they will. You're my first pupil. You're like a good luck charm. I'll miss you very much. I hate to see you go.
Well, I'll give it some more thought. If it just weren't so expensive.
Well, good. That'll save me the trouble of making any sort of goodbye speech. I'm real bad at things like that.
Johnny,
Hmm?
isn't Saturday night your night off?
That's right. I get off at 5 on Saturday.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering, next Saturday, our company's giving a dance. They give one every year. I've never been to one, but they're supposed to be very nice. And I thought maybe I'd go this year, and I thought maybe you'd like to go with me. They're really supposed to be nice. And I thought it'd be fun to go together. I mean, we'd easily be the best couple on the floor, even if I don't know my mambo turn. We could have dinner first. I'm a very good cook.
Louise, it's real sweet of you to ask me. And I wish I could go. I really do. But I've got plans for Saturday night.
Well, I was afraid you would.
I promised some friends of mine I'd visit them, 2-3 weeks ago.
Well, it was terribly late to ask.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I understand.
Maybe some other time, okay?
Next year. They have one dance a year.
Oh. Well, you ought to make them have a lot more.
Floor, even if I don't know my mambo turn. We could have dinner first. I'm a very good cook.
Louise, it's real sweet of you to ask me. And I wish I could go. I really do.
Johnny, that's not the way we hold on to pupils.
Marion, I don't like that thing.
Well, I'm sorry. But I have to keep up with everything that goes on around here, and I can't be every place at once.
I still don't like it.
Well, the point is that you didn't do a very good job with Louise Pearson.
Well, what was I supposed to do? I gave her the pitch, all the things she needs to spend more time on.
You're supposed to go out with her on Saturday night, and she'll be back here on Monday morning for an advanced course, I guarantee it.
I can't date every pupil I've got, now can I?
Oh, Johnny, I'm not asking you to date every pupil you've got. I just hate to see you lose one when you don't have to.
If I can't keep my pupils without doing that, then I'm not too red-hot a dance instructor, am I? Maybe I should take a few more lessons.
Oh, stop it, Johnny. Stop playing the kid from Tyler. Come on. 2/3 of your pupils never even go dancing. They come here because they're lonely. So Louise Pearson doesn't want to be lonely Saturday night. She wants to go out with an attractive young man and have a good time for the first time in goodness knows how long. So what's the harm in it? You'll be doing her a favor.
And you a favor.
And yourself. I notice you're wearing a new jacket today, Johnny, huh? You like nice clothes, don't you? It's been a new jacket every couple of weeks for the past few months, hasn't it? Where do you think they come from, Johnny, huh?
I work for them.
Yeah. They come from lonely women who want a couple of strong young arms around them for 30 minutes twice a week. They come from Louise Pearson's.
You don't make it sound very nice.
Well, if you're so worried about being nice, it seems to me that the nicer thing you could do is to take her to that dance on Saturday night and show her a good time. Then on Monday, you'll have yourself another advanced student and another new jacket. Well, I'm through talking about it. It's your decision.
Johnny.
Hi.
Hi. Come on in. I'm awfully glad you could change your plans.
So am I. Say, you've got a real nice place here, Louise.
Thank you.
I've been thinking of moving. If I do, I'd like to find a place like this. I've been living in a little one-room place.
Aren't they terrible? You know, I lived in one for a long time, almost 3 years, and I always felt as if I was suffocating.
That's right. That's just what it feels like.
Well, why don't you relax, and I'll fix us a drink before dinner.
Okay, good.
I hope you like beef stroganoff, because that's what we're having.
I don't think I've ever had it before.
Oh. Well, I hope you like it anyway. It's one of my specialties.
My mother's a good cook. She doesn't fix fancy things, though, just good food. I've missed it, too. Thank you. To the cook.
To the dance instructor. Bottoms
up. Go ahead and make a wish.
There.
Was it a good one?
It was a beautiful one. should have bought another bottle of wine.
Oh, no, you shouldn't have. That's plenty for me. That's too much. I don't hold my liquor too well. In the Army, the guys are always trying to get me drunk.
Why?
Because it was so easy to do. They like doing things that were easy to do.
You think you'll stay in California?
I do, so I like it here. I'm making pretty good money. Having a lot of fun.
I hope you stay.
You know, you remind me of somebody. A girl at home. She used to fuss over me.
Oh, have I fussed?
No, I mean it in a nice way.
I've enjoyed fussing.
It's getting late. Oh. Oh, I'm dizzy.
Oh, should I make some more coffee?
Well, it's time to go, isn't it?
Oh, well, that doesn't matter. Who cares about the dance? I mean, it doesn't matter if we're a little late. Look, why don't you just go and relax, and I'll tidy up a little.
Okay. Oh, my.
Now, what is the matter with that silly thing? I've had it fixed 3 times.
I'll get it.
Oh, no, no, look, you change records all
You have
day.
other things to do.
No,
Let
no,
me-
no,
I'll do
you
it.
just go and relax.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
I'll leave it alone.
my fault. I'm just all thumbs tonight.
Louise, what's wrong? Look, why don't you just leave things the way they are and let's go on to the dance? And then when we come back, I'll help you clean it all up, okay? I mean, it's getting late. It must be past 9.
Johnny, hold me.
Louise, don't.
Johnny.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I shouldn't have come here tonight.
Because you knew what would happen?
No, of course not.
Yes, you did. And so did I. I'm so embarrassed I could die.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about.
It's just that I had this hope that you were sincere. That all the attentions and compliments meant something.
Louise, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't apologize, please. It's your business. That's how you make your money.
Don't say that.
I knew it.
You make me sound
I knew
like
it all along. It's just that when you're 36 years old and no man has ever loved you or even paid any attention to you, when you're old enough to be called spinster and still young enough to hate it, you deceive yourself. And you listen to the lies and tell yourself they aren't lies.
I never lied to you.
You said you looked forward to our lessons. You complimented me. You pretended to care for me.
I didn't pretend anything. I wanted to keep you coming back, so I was nice to you. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Nothing. The fault is mine. And so is the embarrassment. It's funny. You know, I'm standing here acting like this, saying all these things. But I can't believe it's me. I can't quite believe I've come to this. In my 20s, I was too particular. And now, just midway in my 30s, I'm this desperate.
Louise, the dinner was beautiful. I mean it. Now let's.
What
just
I
go
want to
on
know
the
is,
dance.
why couldn't you lie to me tonight?
Stop it, Louise.
Is it because you were off duty?
Cut it out now. Leave me alone.
But you're not off duty, are you?
That's
Or you wouldn't
enough,
hear it all.
Louise.
A special fee. Is that it? Overtime. Here. There it is. Take it. Take it as much as you want. Light. to me. Please lie to me.
Stay away from that studio, you hear me? Stay away from that place. Don't ever go back.
Oh, hello, Johnny. How are you?
Not so good. I'm quitting, Marion. I'm going home.
Care to tell me why?
I don't like it here.
Oh, when did you decide that?
Saturday night.
Oh, I see. Your date with Louise Pearson, huh? Well, Johnny, you don't have to feel too guilty about what happened on Saturday night.
And maybe you don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, what's happened
Do
to
you have
go
any
back?
idea what I felt like Saturday night?
Spare me a
I
description.
don't ever want to feel that way again.
Let me remind you, Johnny, no one is forced to come here. Our pupils get exactly what they want, and they come back.
A dope
because
peddler
they-
doesn't force his customers to come back either. It just so happens I don't want to sell dope.
What do you want, Johnny? 3 months ago, you didn't know.
I still don't. But I'm beginning to find out some things I don't want to do. That's a start.
I see. So it's back to Tyler and TCU, huh?
Maybe I need Tyler, Texas. There's some people who need places like that. They belong there. If Louise Pearson had stayed in Iowa, she'd have been married 10 years ago and have a couple of kids by now.
Oh, I see. And you decided you're one of those people?
Well, back in Tyler, I'm a pretty decent kind of person. I know what to do and what not to do.
I remember you telling me how boring it was.
Yes, and I meant it. But there's worse things. When I left home to come out here, I thought I'd have to do anything to get what I wanted. I was ready for it. I talked myself into it. No thinking, no problem, just go. But I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Well, I won't beg you, Johnny. I'm sorry to lose you. You might have been one of my best dance instructors.
That's what I was afraid of. Marion, this place stinks. There's no pot of gold at the end of this rainbow. Not this one. No, ma'am.
You've made your point, Johnny. Goodbye.
I didn't come in here just to blow off steam. I've got some money coming.
I'll mail it to you.
Okay. Louise?
Hello, Miss Carter.
Hello, Louise. This is Frank Constantine. He'll be your new instructor.
How do you do?
How do you do, Louise?